coming at you with supersonic speed.
So, Samsung have just released their all-new Galaxy S10 lineup. So in this episode, I'm going to be covering everything regarding those three phones, so you know whether or not to buy them and all the specifications. So let's roll that intro. Hey, it's AKAJK, welcome back to another episode of the JK Tech Show here on the channel, and today we've got three brand new Samsung Galaxy phones to talk about, and they are the S10, the S10 Plus, and the S10e. So for starters, the S10 is available in 128GB or 512GB, and in terms of their price, it comes in $799 and £999, very similar prices in dollars though, so yeah. In terms of numbers, so $799 would be very similar in dollars. Anyways, regardless. The S10 Plus for the same storage sizes are priced at $899 and $1,099, but the S10 Plus does have a brand new 1TB option, which is pretty insane, but regardless, the price of it is £1,399. Now the budget option, which only has 128GB option, which is more than enough, but anyways, that starts at £699, which is what I would have hoped the iPhone XR would have started at, or maybe even lower, but anyways, at least we have a somewhat cheaper phone in the flagship kind of lineup. The lineup in terms of display sizes follows the same format as the iPhone X, like the 2018 lineup that came out. So the main device, the S10, has a 5.8-inch display. The budget option, being the E, has a 6.1-inch display. And the Plus, the expensive option, has a 6.4-inch display. These devices all have three color options, being Prism White, Prism Black, and Prism Green. If I had to choose, like my personal opinion, then I would probably pick Prism White, but they are all pretty beautiful colors, and they should be showing up on the screen some point within the last 20 seconds of mentioning them. Now obviously, if you know anything about this phone, you'd know that there is no notch, just a hole punch cutout area in the kind of top right corner for the front-facing cameras, which in my opinion looks much better and much sleeker than having a notch. Not to just, destroy the notch and kind of bash it entirely. This is just a better version of it. And the display is their new Infinity O display, which pretty much covers which pretty much has just screen, which pretty much just has kind of screen on the display area, and there's no bezel or anything, which is pretty insane. Now in terms of cameras, which people are really always obsessed with, even more than me, and I'm like a freaking photographer. Anyways, two front-facing cameras, being a 10-megapixel selfie camera and an 8-megapixel RGB depth camera. The use of the second one I'm really unsure on, but anyways, it's there. So yeah, you got a second front-facing camera. There are three cameras on the rear, which are kind of the main cameras. The first being a 12-megapixel telephoto, then a 12-megapixel wide angle, and finally a 16-megapixel ultra-wide angle, which will give you an even kind of further out shot. Like let's say this is a telephoto, this is a wide angle, and this is like an ultra-wide angle, which shows the whole frame. If you get what I mean. It's like just much kind of as if the camera was pushed back several meters. Anyway, this phone can take awesome images, so don't need to worry. It's one of the best cameras available on the market right now, and there are multiple tests that many of the tech YouTubers have ran. You can check out their Instagram pages where they've done comparisons and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, regardless, these devices can go up to a whopping 12GB of RAM, which just shows how fast these babies are going to be. And the processing power is much higher than last time. I might leave a link down below to the actual Samsung website where you can get specs at an even further, more detailed level. You can check that out. I also have a less detailed version, more compressed video tomorrow in under 2 minutes, where I just run all of this down very quickly. Kind of small nuggets. Now there are a few knickknacks that don't come in terms of specifications and just the ordinary stuff. Let me run them down for you. So with this device, there is an all-new wireless power share feature where you can just take the Galaxy S10, put another device that supports Qi wireless charging or like a Samsung Gear or whatever, and it'll just start charging right from the back of it. Now this was pretty insane when it first kind of debuted, as As far as I'm concerned, it was the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. That was the first time I ever heard of it, and I was pretty impressed. Samsung are just taking it from them. But anyways, it's a cool feature, and I think, hell yeah, I'd take it anywhere, whether you're copying, stealing, whatever. Really like to see it on the iPhone. It is a bit of a kind of gimmicky feature, but it is cool, you know. I'd like to just, see it and physically put the two phones together like a little sandwich and see them charge. It has an ultrasonic fingerprint scanner. Now, this basically just means, in simple, regular English, that there's a fingerprint scanner under the display. So, instead of, before, I know the phone's really dirty and has some cracked, screen, whatever, just forget about it. There would be, the bezel, the home button. This is the home button. I've got a bunch of Apple devices lying around. And then you just kind of place your finger there, and, it would unlock. Now, obviously, we've moved to Face ID, but on this, there is no, bezels or anything. So this, you just place your finger on the screen, and there's going to be a fingerprint scanner inside of the screen, which will scan it for you, which means you can still have your bezel-less display and a fingerprint scanner. And that's about it. It's quite a lot of info to take in, but don't fret. Got a couple of 2-Minute Tuesday videos coming up. I think tomorrow's going to be just the S10 and the S10 Plus, and then next week is going to be kind of more in-depth on the S10e, because I didn't cover it too much on this episode. I'm just giving you some of the differences and whether it's worth it in a couple of minutes. Now, if you want to pick up this device on the pre-order right now, not sponsored by the way, but it would be great if it was, but you can pick them up right now from the Samsung website and get a free pair of Galaxy Buds, which is basically the Samsung alternative to AirPods. Pretty great. Check it out in the description down below. Overall, I'd say this phone is a huge winner, but I definitely want to check this out in stores and see what it looks like, see what it feels like, and just get some nice use of this bad boy. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, then you know what to do. The like button is down there. Just go insane on that. And I don't know how the color grading looks on this. Am I too white, too dark? This is way too white, but anyway, who knows? Maybe here, keep it at the sweet spot for now, and maybe next week I can change it up if you don't like it. Or keep it the same if you do like it. Anyways, that's about it. Make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, turn on notifications, because I do make 2 great tech videos a day. Anyways, hopefully I'll catch you tonight for the vlog. The second great tech video, because it is usually about tech and photography. Anyways, hopefully I'll catch you tonight, because here at AKAJK, the grind is daily.